McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
Feeling awful and don't know what you've got? Flu, strep, COVID, even a cold sore? Skip the long wait and head straight to Graves Family Pharmacy. We offer test and treat right here, right now. Get tested, get answers, and get the medication you need in one stop. No long lines, no wasted time, just local care from people you trust.
Graves Family Pharmacy. Test it, treat it, feel better fast.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
With the changing of the seasons, Middle Tennessee is a beautiful place to be. Now is the perfect time to purchase or remodel your home or to buy that boat, camper, or land you've been looking at. This is Matt Ritchie, loan officer at Security Federal, and I'm here to help make these dreams a reality. So whether you're ready to make a big purchase, invest for retirement, or just establish your credit, come see us at Security Federal. We are the local bank with smiling faces, always happy to help you. See why we are known as the friendliest bank in town. Security Federal, member FDIC, Equal Housing Loan.
From the WBMC studio in McMinnville, Tennessee, you're listening to Town Talk with your host, Raven Young.
And Rob Nunley.
Good morning, McMinnville. Welcome to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Thanks for being here on this kind of cold and dreary Thursday, but you know what? Let's make the best of it because we are here and we appreciate you for being here with us.
Had to get my coat back out.
I did too. Sweater weather.
It's sweater weather. No, I wasn't going to go that far.
Okay, well, I wore the sweater and the coat because it's a little chilly out there. It's literally 30 degrees cooler than it was yesterday morning.
30 degrees.
Isn't that crazy?
That's probably why we had that bit of weather last night.
Severe weather happening, yep. Mm-hmm. Although it didn't get too bad at my house. Did it get bad here in town that you noticed?
It got heavy.
I mean, the wind was blowing pretty hard.
It got heavy. There was no time where I thought, oh, man, we might need to look for shelter or anything.
Okay. But the emergency shelter did open. The county opened the mall for the emergency shelter just in case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, they did open it just in case. Because if you'd lost power or anything, you could have somewhere to go.
Right. Well, it didn't get too bad at my house. I even had the windows open the whole time because the cats really like sitting in the open windows. And so when it's warm outside, we'll open the windows, turn the air unit off and just let the cats enjoy. And it didn't get too bad. And it was actually very peaceful and calming to lay there and try to go to bed, while the windows were still open and you could hear the rain falling. Oh, it was great.
It was more than a pleasure to throw the cat out last night into the rain.
Really awful, Rob. Awful.
He had his fill.
And you put him out in the rain? He could have just stayed inside and been nice and cozy and inside all night.
Could have.
Could have. Should have.
Not allowed. No. Out you go once for all.
No.
He found somewhere to get out of the rain.
All of my cats stayed nice and cozy
Look,
inside.
I'll tell you this. It was raining when he came in and he wasn't wet. So.
Maybe he was just hanging out under the porch.
He was under something. Yeah. Under a porch, under a car, under whatever. What was that?
That was Justin Reed.
Justin Reed.
Man, he's here early.
At 7 o'clock in the morning?
Wow. Wonder what he's doing.
I don't know. Maybe cleaning out his studio.
He was on a mission. Did you just see how fast he power walked by that door?
I have no idea.
He was like the Flash.
I haven't checked the stations today. Maybe you guys go in there and fix something.
Maybe. That's possible.
He is kind of a mechanic when it comes to. We got a lot of mechanics around here when it comes to getting us back on the air. I don't know if they're off, but they could be.
Well, hopefully we are on air.
I would certainly hope so.
Are here with us, getting their morning started.
What do you think they're with us? Oh, there he is. He's popping up. He's popping up in other studios because that's what he do.
Guys, we're just giving y'all a little behind the scenes baseball.
Little inside baseball, yeah.
Yeah.
Reed's on the scene, trying to get it fixed.
Well,
if it's broke.
You know what, Rob?
I want to know who we can thank for this fine 9 minutes of broadcasting.
We need to thank Security Federal Savings Bank.
Right there they are.
If you need help with a car, home, or personal loan, the process can be made easy at Security Federal Savings Bank. Please call Meredith Woodley or any of the lending team members. They will answer your questions to make the process easy. Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Thank you, Security Federal, for being a great sponsor of Town Talk. We appreciate you and all that you do for us here at the station as well as the community as a whole. And let's kick this Thursday off.
We finally went over the hump. I don't know about you, but I
Yeah.
woke up as I'm prone to do each morning. I tend to wake up.
And didn't want
And
to.
I woke up and didn't know what day it was.
Oh, yeah.
I woke up.
That happened to
and
me on Monday.
just for a second, I thought, is it Saturday?
No.
And then I
Not
thought,
yet.
no, it's not Saturday, but it's Friday at least.
Nope.
And then I realized it's not even Friday.
Yeah. That happened to me on Monday. I had to
Yeah.
look at my phone to figure out what day it was because I thought the same thing. Oh, man, it's still Sunday. Nope. It was Monday.
And the weird part about realizing that it was not Friday was when I was like, well, no, because we had Jennifer and Jackie on yesterday, so that was Wednesday. Oh, man, it's just Thursday.
Yeah, and you figured it out.
Yep, I figured it out.
It's Thursday. I've got to go to a doctor's appointment in Nashville today.
Ew.
I know.
Kind of a dreary day to be driving.
Yeah, I know. Any day's a dreary day to drive to Nashville, but especially on a day when it actually is dreary out
You know
there.
what? Make a day of it.
Well, I'm going to get lunch at Chick-fil-A, so there's that.
Oh, well, you got to. If you believe in the Lord, you got to get your Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, I got to go to Nashville.
It's in the Bible, you know. Thou
Is it?
shalt not pass a Chick-fil-A without stopping.
Without stopping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe it because that's my motto.
Exactly right.
Uh,
Hey, good morning, Art.
Good morning, everyone who's jumping on the comments. Man, we've got everybody
They're
jumping
getting up in.
Thanks
Everybody's
for
having-
being here today.
Everybody's much peppier this morning, it seems, in the comments. There's a lot of exclamation points and smiley faces.
Hand waves, little coffee cups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're way more peppy than we. Of course, they could be laying in the rack for all we know, just ticking on the phone.
Could be.
We're
That's
up
where
here
I'd like to
schlepping
be.
to Colville,
Yeah.
6:40 in the morning.
Yeah, I was out of coffee creamer also this morning, so I had to go.
Ruh-roh.
I had to go with a Coke for the caffeine today.
You won't drink her black?
No.
No, not
oh,
never.
No. I don't care how
So
bad
you did Coke for caffeine this morning?
I had a Coke with vanilla and cherry flavoring. It's delicious.
So you're admitting
A
to
vanilla
a crime.
cherry Coke.
Yep.
Well, I went with the Diet SD.
Well, that has some
SD
caffeine in
Jones,
it too.
yep.
I wonder what the caffeine content between a Sundrop and a Coke is.
It's not as different as everyone says.
Yeah. Is it just the yellow coloring that's
People
flowing through your veins?
People think it has more caffeine,
Uh-huh.
but it really doesn't. Not much, not significantly more. That's
Mm.
an old wives' tale from back in the day when McMinnville was like the only place you could get a Sundrop, and everybody thought it was Jolt Cola or something. That's
I mean, basically.
yeah, it's not. I bet Ramsey could tell us if he's on the airwaves.
Yeah, if
but I don't
anybody's
think
listening.
there's.
Tell me.
Dwayne, he's the drink man.
Right.
He don't know nothing about electricity, but he knows all kinds of stuff about drinks. That's what I heard. That's what I heard a couple weekends ago on the socials.
Huh.
My sister said, have some Chick-fil-A soup and lemonade. You'll feel better. Well,
Feel better about having to drive to Nashville. That's for
Chick-fil-A
sure.
has soup?
Yeah. They have chicken noodle soup. I think they might have chicken tortilla soup also.
Isn't it a fast food joint? Who goes to a fast food joint for soup?
I don't know, but we used to actually buy Cody's granny. She liked the chicken noodle soup in particular, so when we would go, we would pick her up some chicken noodle soup also.
I used to know a band that had a song about Chick-fil-A.
Do you?
I'm not going to sing it because they're not a sponsor,
Okay.
but I'll tell you during the break.
Okay.
They're not a sponsor, are they? We've mentioned them way too many times for them to not be a sponsor.
Oh yeah, I know. Sorry.
Hamilton, when you get a chance,
Is
run past the CFA. See if you
Sun,
can get a check out of them.
Sundrop is the better drink. That's the difference.
That's 100% correct.
I don't know. This cherry vanilla Coke's pretty
Better
dang
than
good.
Coca-Cola.
I don't know. I do like a good Sundrop, but I prefer it like fountain Sundrop, which I could have got that this morning, but I didn't.
You could have. You were right there at.
Really?
Wait, are they a sponsor?
No,
Should we
they're
cover
not.
that cup up?
They're not a sponsor either. They should be, but as much as I know Simmons and I patronize them, but
Let's just tell people you found that cup on the side of the road and you went to Superama to get what you used to fill it up.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
There we go. That's what happened. That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
No, the only time that I generally drink Sundrop throughout the year is on 4th of July when I'm getting my peach ice cream and my cheeseburger and a Sundrop from Midway.
At the fair, I like to have the regular Sundrop
Yeah, sometimes I'll get it at the fair.
with the sugar
sometimes.
off the fountain. Because when I worked the fair booth with the guys and gals from Custom Vinyl Signs, they used to enjoy watching me drink the regular Sundrop because I don't have a lot of sugar as a rule.
Mm-hmm.
So it would make me super silly and
bet.
giddy for a long time.
I bet.
And I'd bounce around, bounce off every wall in there,
Uh-huh.
and they'd watch and laugh. And then I would crash into the wall like the Intimidator because the sugar would wear off, and all I'd want to do was go home.
Yeah, and it's just a wall that you've hit there. That a lot of the food booths don't have the fountain drinks anymore. They're all bottles.
Well, I know. This was in the day.
I know.
This is back when we were all lowercase G's.
Because Fountain Sundrop is superior to every other version of Sundrop. I think.
You're correct.
Fountain anything really, but Sundrop in particular.
I like a fountain drink. There's our
okay.
there's our slogan for today. Theme of today's show, everybody, brought to you by Security Federal. Fountain drink. Go by Security Federal and see if they got a fountain drink.
Smuggling Sundrop into Cookeville when Angela was in college.
Yeah. You didn't know, but there was a time where you couldn't get it.
I know. It came from McMinnville, and that's it. You'd have to take it back with. I took it back to Jackson with me my freshman year of school. Absolutely. Loaded up a case of Sundrop, took it with me.
Ah, Jackson.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you, Security Federal, for being a great sponsor of Town Talk. We are going to take a break here in just a second, but man, do we have a show coming up for you today. We're going to have a guest around the 8 o'clock hour. It's Thursday, so we're going to have a question of the week. We've got news. We've got weather.
When we come back, we're going to tell you about all the good things you can win today
Yes.
if you're entered, and how to enter, because you've got about, I don't know, an hour and a half
Yeah.
to get on these entry lists.
All right. We'll be right back with more Town Talk. Stick around.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice.
Do you want to know what makes NHC Healthcare Warren County's finest and the best of the best? Let me tell you. It's partners like Diane Wood and Hobie Stewart who put their hearts into everything they do. It's also volunteers like Peggy, Miss Scarlett, Garrett, and John who are dedicated to brightening the patients' days. To see them in action, visit us at 928 Old Smithville Road, where we are carrying in a better way, day by day.
It's time once again for some more great weekly specials from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries, and you're in luck. Now listen to these. Family Pack boneless pork chops, $2.49 a pound. St. Patrick's Day fresh green cabbage, just 39 cents a pound. Lux beans and peas, 79 cents. And Knorr pasta or rice side dishes, just 4 for $5. Don't forget about the full-service deli from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries, 835 Smithville Highway on the Strip.
Hi, this is Jordan Shank, Service Manager at Reddick Brown Ford. My faith teaches me to treat people the way I'd want my own family treated, with honesty, care, and respect. That's why our service department works hard to do things the right way every single time. To make it even easier, we offer free pickup and delivery for service because serving others matters. When you trust us with your vehicle, we don't take that lightly. Reddick Brown Ford, where faith, service, and integrity drive everything we do.
Enter a world of action, suspense, comedy, and romance at 3 Star Cinema, where the latest stars shine and the perfect movie captivates you. Now showing
The Bride, rated R. Scream 7, rated R. Hoppers, rated PG. I Can Only Imagine 2, rated PG. Goat, rated PG.
Call the 24-hour movie line for showtimes at 473-7600. Experience your hometown movies at 3 Star Cinema.
It's auction time in Tennessee on Saturday, April the 4th at 10 a.m. We'll be at 2100 Beacon Light Road, Morrison, Tennessee, selling 98.78 beautiful acres offered in 11 tracts ranging in size from 5 to 22 acres. This property is mostly sown in grass. There are 2 ponds, a barn, a silo, and a couple of sheds. If you've been looking for a small tract or a nice farm, be ready to bid and buy on auction day. For more info, call 473-LAND or visit dmsimpson.com.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
Local, national, and everything in between. Here's the news.
Where's the news? Oh, there it is.
Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Thanks for being here today. Getting your morning started as Raven breaks the microphone.
Tear something up, why don't you?
Well, you know what? I might not be doing that if I had started my morning right at the cafe at Tree City in McMinnville, because I tell you what, they can get you going for the day. Grab a warm biscuit and add bacon, sausage, gravy, or an egg square, or try the savory egg bites in 3 cheese, bacon and cheese, or bacon hash brown. Or maybe treat yourself to a classic waffle, red velvet, cinnamon roll. Options there. And you've got breakfast done right. Pair it with a fresh cup of coffee, a handcrafted latte, or one of their specialty drinks like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch cappuccino or raspberry cloud latte.
Or my personal favorite.
The Fruity Pebble.
The Fruity Pebble Frappe.
There you go.
If I had a Fruity Pebble Frappe and a cinnamon roll waffle and about 2 egg bites, I think that would get me right where I need to be this morning. I believe they'd get me there and back.
You should have stopped by the cafe at Tree City because you know what? You can
there's
order
no time.
it.
There's no time.
You can order it online and they bring it right out to your car.
You know, that's what I should have done. If I had any sense, that's what I would have done.
That's what you should have done.
I'd have got on my little phone, tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Then you just call them when you pull up, and they bring it right out there to you.
But it's late in the week, and when it gets late in the week, me and old Paco, you know what we like to do? We like to wait until the absolute last second.
I get it.
Before we leave the house.
Yeah. Well, the cafe.
Actually, before we even get up.
The cafe at Tree City in McMinnville, breakfast and coffee done right.
All
Go
day.
visit our friends over at the cafe at Tree City and
All day, right?
all day. Rob, tell us about.
And there's going to be one lucky business out there, ladies and gentlemen, that's
Yes.
going to get breakfast via the cafe at Tree City hand delivered to them tomorrow morning at about 9 bells. Because the Town Talk with Raven and Rob Breakfast Club, powered by the cafe at Tree City, is up and running. If you want to have your business eligible to enter, here's all you got to do. Go to Facebook. You've been there. Some of you are there right now. Go to the Radio WBMC 97.7 FM Facebook page and look for a pinned post. That means it's up there at the top. That says, "Are you hungry for week 2?" And type your business name in right there in the comments. Just like
Super
Alicia
easy.
did and Leslie Buchanan did and Tanera did. Just like so many people have done already. Over 50 people have already put stuff in there. We put you on the spinny wheel. At the end of this show today, we're going to spin that spinny wheel and we're going to pick a business. And we do it today. Why? So that you know it's coming tomorrow. So that you don't fill up on junk food. So you don't have
or
that.
have to get second breakfast.
Yeah.
You know, you don't
Yeah.
need second breakfast
You don't need
because you're
second
going to have
breakfast
the best breakfast.
You're going to be full
tomorrow. Yep.
when we come in with a gallon of coffee and 2 containers of biscuits and all these egg bites and
Yeah,
you
egg
name it.
biscuits and egg bites and coffee and all of the stuff. You get to try all those things that I just mentioned.
I had somebody ask last night. He was on the radio asking,
Oh?
"Reckon we can win?" I said, "Hey, you registered?"
If you register, you can win, unless you're a Main Street Media employee. Then
I
you
wouldn't call him an
probably
employee.
can't. Oh, okay.
Adjunct, maybe.
Oh, you were talking about that show from last night?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they're on the list, man. I don't
Are
care.
they?
They're on the list.
You put them on the list?
I put them on it.
Huh.
I did.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens then.
I put Adam Wood on it. I didn't put that other fella on there.
Oh, okay.
Put Adam Wood on it.
Yeah, but Adam Wood is an employee.
No, he's not. See, there you go.
Exactly.
There's my point exactly.
There you go. He can enter.
So if the wheel hits,
it's the
and please
other-
don't let it now because we've talked about it for a minute. I really kind of hope that I told Raven during the break. I really kind of hope the person that put their business and then put please. I hope they won because you know what? They used the magic word.
But you know what? We are not swaying this in
No,
any form or fashion.
you'll see the wheel spin if you're on the Facebook video.
Yeah, we even have the HDMI cord today. We can plug it in and let them see it for real.
I'm good. So I have to make sure all my other tabs are closed.
Yeah,
Can't be
do
looking
that.
at all that.
But yeah, so everybody's gonna win fair and square because we put it in
Fair
the
and square.
put it on the spinning wheel and then we spin it and we have no control over it after that. Once you hit that button, it's out of our hands.
Spinning wheel right now has over 45 people on it. It can have more than that, guys. You got time if you want to get in.
Hour 20 minutes.
Also, if you want to get in, don't forget that it's Captain Day's giveaway day.
Yep, birthdays.
For those celebrating a happy birthday, go to that self-same Facebook page. Scroll down till you see calling all birthdays for March 12th and anniversaries, mind you. Just like Kevin Hobbs did 17 minutes ago. He put a couple birthdays in. Gee whiz, how many birthdays does Tim Woodley have a year? Oh, wait, different Tim Woodley. My bad.
I think they just all have one.
Well, you would think. Although I guess you can tell Facebook whatever you want, and then somebody thinks it's your birthday. But yeah, you put your birthday in there in the comments. You can put your own. You can put somebody you like. Heck, you can put somebody you don't like. Doesn't matter to us. And then at the end of the show, we pick one out at random for a Captain D's gift certificate. So
do.
all sorts of ways to win
Woohoo!
right here on WBMC.
Well, tell me about some news, Rob. What do you have going on in the Main Street Journal?
What do I have going on in the Main Street Journal? Let's get right on there. Did we talk about our law enforcement officers? Yesterday, I think we might have receiving their awards. The Handle with Care program. They were recognized by the TBI for their involvement with the Handle with Care program. What the Handle with Care program does, Raven, in case we didn't talk about it or you don't know, and why not repeat it? Let's give them their props again.
Go for it. Repeat
Give them their flowers. It's a program where teachers are made aware if something bad happens.
Okay.
I don't know whose idea this was, but man, do they ever think outside the box? Because let's say something bad happened. Let's say that you're a kid, you go to school, and God forbid, there was a domestic or something at your house. You're not involved necessarily, but maybe mom and dad are, or dad and his dad, or whatever. This program, law enforcement officers would go to the school and talk to your teachers and administrators. Hey guys, just so you know, this happened and this kid was.
So everybody can.
Yes, and they do it. They
confidentially.
Don't. Yeah, they don't make a big deal about it.
Yeah,
but they go in and they notify.
Yeah.
And Zach Little from the MPD is one of the guys that spearheads this, and it's in every single school, including Boyd and Covenant in Warren County.
Okay.
It involves the police department, sheriff's department, EMS, and the fire department reporting. Since launching it in August of 2024, up until last November, 75 notifications had been sent out.
Oh, wow.
Which
that's really sad.
The police department and the sheriff's office were given plaques from the statewide organization that heads this up.
Yeah.
Just telling them how much they appreciated them being involved with it and then the importance of it. So good job, Zach, and all you guys for
good job to our law enforcement
for doing something that you don't really think about.
Yeah, it's sad that they have to do that.
Sure, of course, but I've heard teachers for years and years say, "Well, this kid acted up, but you don't know what's going on at the house." Well, this is a program where they can maybe come tell you, "Hey, there's stuff going on at the house."
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways,
good job to our officers.
Good job for those guys. If you're interested in reading the opinions of your Main Street Journal news team,
are we?
And I would hope that you might be, because if you're listening to me spout my opinion for 2 hours every morning, you might want to read it every now and then.
Maybe.
The four of us have each written a series of columns, all opinion columns, independently of each other, where we reflect on our first year with the Main Street Journal and kind of how we got where we are, where we're planning on going, and everything in between. And I believe today is Jeff's turn. Seth's and Sam's have already run. I do believe that Mr. Simmons' runs today, and yours truly brings up the rear tomorrow. So you can check those out each day. That drops at about 10 o'clock. Also, we got us a little crime.
Well, and I heard y'all talking a little bit about it yesterday on that Simmons Says show.
We did. We all took over the Simmons Says show, and we talked about sports.
Yeah.
Like we're supposed to for about 10 seconds.
Right.
And then we moved on.
Okay.
To talk about ourselves, which is our favorite subject.
Obviously. Okay.
Well, of course it is. Why would it not be? Oh, so lots of other good stuff in the journal today. For the first time ever, I wrote a story with a warning, I guess is the best way to put it, at the beginning of it. An editor's note, potentially explicit content to follow.
I haven't read this article yet.
Well, yeah, it's right there, and it has a note because I really struggled with how to describe. And for the person that asked on the Facebook comments, in case you're listening this morning, where do you get that information? The answer is always going to be from the official arrest warrant. That's the answer. Because I don't know where you got that. Well, read the story and it will say, according to the affidavit of complaint accompanying the arrest warrants in this case. And then it will describe what allegedly happened. But yeah, for the first time ever, I had to write I wrote an article and added this at the beginning. Editor's note, The following article describes allegations of crimes of a sexual nature. Explicit details have been omitted if possible, but readers are encouraged to consider the sensitive nature of the subject before proceeding. All suspects are considered innocent until proven guilty in court. Because this story is a little bit, I hate the word triggering.
Okay.
But if it could be something that you don't want to
read.
You don't want to throw your kid the phone and go, hey, if you're going to be on the screen, read the paper. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not on that one.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there's a little crime today. We're going to have a court docket come out as soon as I finish typing it up.
Okay.
Seth got some information on a wreck if you were in town on Tuesday night and you noticed police activity over near the Angels Bridge.
Right.
There's information on that traffic accident there.
Okay.
And heck,
wow, you've been
you name
busy.
it. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Yep.
Busy this week.
Wednesdays are kind of busy days around here, and yesterday was no exception.
Okay.
If we could get Sam and Jeff to do anything, would be.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
But they just go out and do a rain dance because they know it gives them the night
well,
off.
and Jeff isn't doing anything because
he's sitting on his can.
Right, he's not doing nothing.
Yeah, out there coaching basketball on his can. He just drove back to town to do a radio show last night, and then turned right around and went back to Dayton.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing. Let's stoke that fire. No, he's doing plenty. And his column's coming out in just a minute. He had one yesterday, got another today.
Okay. All right. Well, tell you what, we've got to take a break. But when we come back, we are going to have some weather, and who knows what else we're going to get into. And then after that, we'll be getting into the question of the week.
Cool.
We'll see what we got coming up for you. So everybody stick around. We'll be right back.
Warren County, this is the Simmons Sports Minute. Jeff Simmons on the mic with today's top local action. The Boyd Broncos are one win away from playing for a NACA championship after a strong start to the tournament play Wednesday in Dayton. Boyd opened the Division VII bracket with a 60-54 win over Christian Academy of Madison, using balanced scoring and a big second-half rally to secure the victory. The Broncos trailed 25-21 at halftime before turning things around after the break. Senior Jackson Grissom led the way with 12 points, while Jordan Mitchell and Jace Matheny each added 11 points, scoring inside. Freshman Levi Jordan provided a big spark, scoring all 10 of his points in the second half to help Boyd complete the comeback. The Broncos will turn their attention to another tough matchup this afternoon. Boyd will face Landmark Christian from Ohio with a spot in Friday's Division VII NACA championship game on the line. This is your Simmons Sports Minute, keeping Warren County in the game.
The temperature sure can fluctuate this time of the year, but one thing that shouldn't go up and down is your internet experience. That's why at Ben Lomond Connect we've built a multi-gig fiber network with you, the customer, in mind. No hybrid coax and struggling upload speeds. Just a true fiber to the home connection with the fastest internet speeds around. Get 1 gig, 2 gig, or 8 gig and game, stream, and work better on Ben Lomond Fiber. Leave the wild swings to Mother Nature and let us keep your internet blazing fast round the clock. For more information, call your local BLC office or go to benlomondconnect.com. Some exclusions may apply.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business make good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
At Namaste Wellness and Aesthetics, we believe in total well-being. From expert gynecological care to personalized weight loss programs, hormone replacement therapy, and rejuvenating IV hydration. Rediscover balance, restore confidence, and embrace wellness like never before. Because when you feel good, you glow. Visit Namaste Wellness and Aesthetics online at namastewellnessclinic.com. NAMASTE wellnessclinic.com. Your journey to wellness starts now.
At Bottoms Heating and Air Plumbing and Electric, we are family owned and operated with over 30 years experience. We treat you like one of our own. From heating and AC repair to water heaters, full system installs, and Generac generator installs, we've got you covered in your home or business. Licensed, insured, and focused on fair, honest prices and service. We proudly offer a discount to all veterans. Call 931-607-6224 today for your free estimate or service. Bottoms Heating and Air Plumbing and Electric. One call covers it all.
For over 60 years, one name has stood for trust, value, heritage, and exceptional care. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta, Tennessee. From their outstanding service department to a fine selection of quality new and used vehicles, they're committed to doing things the right way. So whether you're looking for a new Chevrolet, car, truck, or SUV, you'll find real savings and the kind of stellar customer service that keeps people coming back for years to come. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta. The best deal and service you won't find anywhere else.
Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Thanks for being here today, getting your morning started. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish the show. I have something in my throat.
We're going to change your name to Willie Make It.
Oh, my gosh. We're going to try. We're going to press through, guys.
Power through.
All right. It is currently 39 degrees in historic downtown McMinnville. I had to refresh it from yesterday, so it still said 70 until I refresh it, and then it goes to 39.
It's nowhere close to 70.
It's a shame. But that storm blew through last night and cooled things off, so today's high is only predicted to get to 53. That's Rob's age.
Oh, wow, it is.
Don't you have a rule of not going outside if it's
No,
below your age or something?
Don't play golf unless the temperature is above my age.
Okay, so no golf today then.
No golf today. It would be cart path only anyway, and I'm not walking
It's
that.
pretty wet, yeah. Okay, tonight we're going to have a predicted low of 35 degrees. Mostly clear, though. Friday,
That's your age.
Nope, a little bit higher, but yep, close. Very close. Friday, we have a high of 63 and sunny. So Friday is going to be a beautiful day. Saturday, even better, a high of 71 and sunny. So you're going to have looking like a good weekend. Sunday, we are going to be partly sunny, a high of 73, still warm. This is where it takes the turn for the worst, guys.
Ruh-roh.
Sunday night, well, you're dropping again from 70s to the 30s, like they saw a state trooper. Low of 35, Sunday night. Showers, and then snow.
What was it you said last week?
That
if there's thunder in the winter.
I'm telling you, if there's thunder in the winter, 7 to 10 days after, snow.
I still don't buy it, but I will apologize if it actually snows.
As of Sunday night, there is a slight
I
chance
won't mean it, but I'll do it.
of snow showers after midnight, little or no snow accumulation.
Well, of course not.
Going into Monday morning, mostly cloudy, a chance of rain and snow showers in the morning, then a slight chance of snow showers in the afternoon.
Oh, well, if it's going to snow all day, then we should go ahead and get a replay ready.
Yeah, just cancel everything.
Get a best of ready to go.
Monday, the predicted high is supposed to be up to 42, though, so it might end up being more sleet, kind of whatever. Yeah, I know. I just did that. Sorry. After Monday, though, it looks like we're going to start clearing up. Tuesday's still going to be cold, but it's going to be sunny. By the end of next week, we're going to be back in the high 60s. But Sunday night and Monday, we're a little iffy on. So
I wish it would just make up its mind, for goodness sakes. Either be cold or be not.
Well, the thunder in winter, so we've got some snow coming. So, Dr. Grant Swallows, I know you were here on Tuesday.
Tell him.
We're gonna just go ahead and cancel school for you on Monday.
Oh, we can't do that.
Why not?
Well, they got spring break coming up before too long anyway. So
actually, next week is spring break. That's
oh wow, is it?
That's comical. They're gonna get a wasted snow day on spring break.
That would be hilarious. Let's go ahead and let it snow about a foot. Is it really spring break?
I'm pretty sure.
I had no knowledge of that. I knew it was coming up. I know it's in March.
Does anybody want to correct?
Oh, you're
me?
100%. You're 100% correct.
Yeah, spring break next week.
It is March 16th through 20.
Yeah, so the snow doesn't matter. But
Well, I mean,
hey,
bless-
guys, we'll let you out of school on Monday.
Bless their hearts, they went 3 straight weeks in a row of going all 5 days.
I know.
3 weeks in a row.
We're going to let them out of school, though, on Monday. So.
Got to.
Yep. Let's see. On March 12th, 1975, Nashville records greatest one-day rainfall for March with 4.66 inches of rain.
That's a lot of rain.
Let me get over to the rain calculations, and I'm going to give you for McMinnville. In the past 24 hours, we have had 0.75 inches of rain, 3/4 of an inch. That's in town. In Dibble, we had 0.87 inches of rain.
You get more rain in Dibble.
Let's go out to Irvin College, Safley Hollow area. Ooh, they've had 0.93 inches of rain, even more than Dibble.
Oh, is
There
it
you
a
go.
contest?
I mean, I'm just, looking up where Miss Kava and them are. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The year-to-date rainfall totals so far in McMinnville for 2026 year-to-date, we are 8.68 inches, but the average is still well above us, 11.42.
But we're catching up.
We're catching up. We're inching there.
We're literally inching toward the average.
Literally, yep. Today there has been no rain since midnight, looks like. But yesterday is where we had 0.77 inches. So that 3/4 of an inch happened yesterday in rain.
Well,
So there you go. There's
50%
some of your rain.
50%
count.
chance of rain every day. It's either going to rain or it ain't.
Well, I think some days there's a 0% chance of rain
Either going to rain or it ain't.
because tomorrow is showing no chance of rain and 100% sunny.
Either going to rain or it ain't, Raven. Got to simplify things in your life.
Rob.
In every life, a little rain must fall.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody smart said that.
Mm.
Wasn't me.
Well, there you go. That's what I got for you on the weather. So
That's pretty good. That's darn good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, have you heard about this?
I don't know.
Later on today, you're going to tell us that it's National this day, National that day.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Did you know it's National Popcorn Lover Day?
Oh, I love popcorn.
Well, then today's your lucky day.
Oh, it's one of my favorite snacks.
There's popcorn-related news, Raven, is what I'm here to tell you.
Okay.
Chinese scientists have developed a new variety of
Popcorn?
tomato.
What?
Which has a popcorn-like aroma. They created it using gene editing technology.
Guys.
They wanted to fix the fading flavor of tomatoes during transport and storage. So they enhanced the smell by making it smell like popcorn.
A good juicy red garden tomato is as perfect as it can get. We don't need it to smell like popcorn.
It's not tomato day. It's popcorn day. At the University of Illinois, by the way, that's in Champaign, Illinois. A professor and a pair of local brewers, they have created, quote, what they call super pop. A naturally savory popcorn with subtle nutty notes and a crisp crunch. Supposedly so good it doesn't need butter. Well, that's where I'm going to call them a dirty liar.
Okay.
Because if you show me popcorn that's not made better with butter, then I'll show you something that's not really popcorn. That's Cracker Jack.
Okay.
Because it's already got something on it. They've been working on this for 8 years, Raven. A college professor. And all kinds of scientists. And guys that brew, I'm assuming beer, have been working for 8 years on a new popcorn that they give away in a bar.
I don't think that this is a real necessity.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that we need to just.
If you have
popcorn is great as it is. It's even better when you add sugar to it.
If you have the scientific ability to change popcorn, maybe turn those talents toward
something else.
anything else. Popcorn's already great. Leave it alone.
Okay.
Figure it out. Anyway, just here to say that's right there in today's odd news.
I am a popcorn lover. I absolutely I have my whirly pop that at home.
You get a whirly pop?
Yeah.
What's a whirly pop?
It looks like a pot, it has a handle on it and it has the lid with the little flappers, but it has a thing, and so you spin it on the stove.
Spin it?
It's a manual, I guess.
That was the most descriptive.
It has a thing.
Has a thing, and there's like two sides on it, and then you just do this.
You put it on the stove, and it's got a thing. Stirs the corn.
And then you spin it.
So you don't have to shake the pot.
Right, you don't have to shake it. It has the little. I can't think of
You know
words
what
this morning. I'm
you know what
sorry.
you are the wrong generation for. You came in after this. the greatest invention in the history of mankind. Why they went away, no one knows. The hot air popper.
Oh, no, see, I had a hot air popper, but the Whirly Pop is way better.
Does the Whirly Pop come with a little tray where you put the butter in there and it melts the butter while the popcorn's cooking? I didn't think so.
No, you put the butter-flavored oil in the bottom of it with the popcorn, and then you pour the salt in it, and then it cooks, and then you heat up more of that butter-flavored oil and pour it on top.
Butter-flavored oil?
Well, it's what the movie theater uses. Like, it's not real butter.
You put a stick on this piece, and it's in a little tin tray, and it gets super, super hot, and it melts that butter.
I think the butter-flavored, like, fake
You didn't
butter
know.
that you use, though, it tastes better than real butter on popcorn.
Yeah, but it's fake.
Yeah, and it tastes better.
Well, enjoy chemo. That's all I tell you.
It's probably, you're right, but it's
Have a big
better.
time.
And
Take a
then,
book.
And then you put the orange salt on it, and your entire top layer of popcorn's just orange.
And your cardiologist looks at you and goes,
Yeah. I haven't got to that point yet, thankfully, Rob. 'cause
Well,
I
it's
like the
coming.
salt.
You dress your popcorn up like the president.
It's orange up top
I knew that was
and
coming.
greasy all the way
I
through.
knew that was coming. We're going to take a break. But when we come back, we're going to have a question of the week for you. So if
Yay.
you want to give us a call, 931-473-9383. We'd love to hear from some of our listeners today, and we'll be right back.
Sum up.
Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Oh, honey, if I get
Great, I clicked on something I shouldn't have. I guess I'm gonna have to call Micah.
Never fear, citizen. Ben Lomond Managed IT is here.
Citizen?
Our Managed IT team can train businesses on how to better protect them from viruses and malware, plus help with firewalls to minimize the risk of being attacked.
You've really got to lose the spandex, man.
Call your local BLC office today or go to benlomandconnect.com. Our IT superheroes can help your company squash online evildoers.
I gotta admit, the cape is pretty cool.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
With the changing of the seasons, Middle Tennessee is a beautiful place to be. Now is the perfect time to purchase or remodel your home or to buy that boat, camper, or land you've been looking at. This is Matt Ritchie, loan officer at Security Federal, and I'm here to help make these dreams a reality. So whether you're ready to make a big purchase, invest for retirement, or just establish your credit, come see us at Security Federal. We are the local bank with smiling faces, always happy to help you. See why we are known as the friendliest bank in town. Security Federal, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, this is Devanya King with NHC Home Care. We are celebrating 54 years of compassionate care. Yes, that's right. This July marks 54 years of NHC Home Care serving families with love, dedication, and excellence in home health care. Since 1971, we've grown together, we've supported one another, and made meaningful differences in the lives of those we serve. To our patients, families, caregivers, and to our community, thank you for trusting us for over 5 decades. We are proud to continue the journey with you. Here's to the next chapter of care, compassion, and commitment.
For over 60 years, one name has stood for trust, value, heritage, and exceptional care. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta, Tennessee. From their outstanding service department to a fine selection of quality new and used vehicles, they're committed to doing things the right way. So whether you're looking for a new Chevrolet, car, truck, or SUV, you'll find real savings and the kind of stellar customer service that keeps people coming back for years to come. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta. The best deal and service you won't find anywhere else.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Thanks for being here today, getting your morning kicked off. It is Thursday, guys. You have one more hour, actually just under 1 hour, to enter for the Friday Breakfast Club. We will draw in less than an hour. So if you haven't posted on the post or picked a business that you want to win, put their name, tagged them, whatever on the post, you better rush on over to WBMC 97.7 Facebook page
Better get on it.
and do just that.
Better get on it because somebody's bringing you breakfast tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
If you win.
If
you win the spinny wheel.
Mm-hmm.
We love our spinny wheels around here.
There you go. And also birthdays.
Whose turn is it to deliver?
I don't know.
Oh, neither. We're going to draw straws for it? We're going to flip a coin for it like we did last time?
Did we?
You won one.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. All right, but just giving you a heads up. Everybody knows. Okay, so it is time for the question of the week. And I thought this week, because, it's just random questions that I just want to increase discussion with our listeners. You're welcome to put, comments in the Facebook post there. You're welcome to give us a call at 931-473-9383. But as we have some warmer weather coming, I know that we're currently in redbud winter, but as we have some warmer weather coming our way for spring, you got to think ahead of these things. And a lot of people are looking towards what are they going to plant in their garden this year? Are they even going to plant a garden? Do they need to get sprouts started now and plant from seed? Are they going to buy their plants from the farmer's market when it comes to time? Gardening. I don't know. So I thought this morning we would talk about some gardening.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. My gardening knowledge is limited.
Okay.
Although I did know enough to laugh when a friend of mine, who I'm not going to name, Dwayne Dale, once wanted to put out a garden and asked where you go to buy potato seeds. I knew enough to laugh that day, but that's about the extent of my gardening.
So you know that a potato grows from a potato?
Yeah, you just chuck a potato. You cut a potato in half, chuck it in the ground. I've done it.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Okay.
Dad used
Well, that's
Dad
pretty
used to
good.
do
That's
Dad
pretty
used to do a
extensive
garden.
knowledge.
Dad used to do a garden. We would
Okay.
have the tomatoes, the bell peppers.
Yeah.
We tried lettuce one year. It didn't really take.
So lettuce, and that was actually one thing I was going to say. So
I've sparked the conversation.
what's one of the first things you're planting in your garden this year? And lettuce is one of the things. It's a cold winter crop.
Oh.
Or a cold weather crop, sorry.
So you got to get right on it.
Yeah, so if you planted it now would actually be the better time because lettuce doesn't really grow well like during the real high heat of the summer. It's generally a cold. You plant it now. Brussels sprouts, cabbage, lettuce, things like that, generally like the cooler weather. So those, if you're starting a garden a lot of times, are one of the first things that you would probably want to start. And lettuce, we grew it a couple of years, and it's like the easiest thing ever. I mean, it's basically like grass. It's a green vegetable, but you just throw the seed out there, and it's just going to come up. You don't really even have to do much to it. So we might plant some lettuce again this year. We haven't done a garden the last 2 years because we've just been.
But you're back on it now.
We've been too busy.
The apartments are complete.
The apartments are complete.
They're bringing in money by the Brinks truck full, so it's time to get on the. So it's time to go back to growing your own veggies.
If you can find out how to get a Brinks truck down to my building just to drop some money off, please let me know.
Oh, I could figure it out. Lauren Weber, she says you need to plant your carrots.
Plant your carrots
these days.
too. Yep, you got to get because carrots take a long time to grow too.
They
So
do.
you need to get them in the ground.
What if you just want the little ones, like for a salad?
Well, those are probably a different type of carrot, but I've never.
I think they actually pare down. I heard on a podcast that those are actually cut down from big carrots.
Oh, they might be.
Misshapen ones that didn't grow right.
Mm-hmm.
They shave them down and sell them as the babies.
Interesting.
Is that true?
I don't
you folks
know.
on the Facebook are way smarter than me when it comes to things like this. Is that true?
I've never grown carrots. I like carrots,
Mm.
but I've never grown carrots.
You know what I like is back in the day over in our hood,
Mhm.
in the western our hood, Chambers Edition.
Uh-huh.
Because we from these streets.
Streets.
People would have a garden, and we had a fella. His name was Dick Akiza. He was a policeman here in town,
Uh-huh.
and he would come plow your garden for you.
Okay.
He'd drive around town in his tractor
Mhm.
in the evening, and he would plow up your patch for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he made a little bit of a side hustle.
Yeah.
And then everybody would have a garden, and sometimes you get home, and there'd be just a grocery bag.
Lauren told you you're true. You're right.
It's true. Thank you, Lauren. There'd be a grocery bag hanging on your doorknob, and it'd be like full of cucumbers or
Yeah.
tomatoes or
Uh-huh.
something.
Yeah.
people used to give their neighbors
They do.
a big mess.
Mhm.
Well, they'd call it a mess. Well, I've grown a big mess of tomatoes.
Right.
So if
I'm
you're
gonna
the kind of
share with
person
my
that has a garden and you grow a big mess of anything,
And
really,
you want to share with Rob.
and you want to share with me and my son who needs sustenance daily,
Yeah.
feel free to just bring them over. You don't even have to bring them to the house if you don't want. You can bring them over to the station. You could, bring them to Raven's Airbnb, hanging on a doorknob.
Sure.
I'll swing by and grab it.
Yeah.
Just wherever. Just bring me free food. That's my thesis. if I
What
have
is
one.
your favorite garden vegetable?
I'll take a tomato right off the vine.
Yeah, isn't it so good when it's real red and it's
I
perfect.
won't not even wash it.
We
Just
eat
walk out. We used to just walk out in the yard with a salt shaker in our pocket
Yeah.
and pull a tomato
Yeah,
straight
you
up
need,
off the
you
vine.
need a little extra salt on it. It's
You
so
know what you
good.
do? You got to before the first bite. You got to give it that lick. That way the salt
It
sticks to it.
sticks.
Yep.
So I don't normally do that.
That's probably why I have a cardiologist now.
But we
still.
we eat a lot of BLTs during the summer with some fresh lettuce and fresh tomatoes, and then you cook that bacon up.
Oh man, nobody's got the time. Back in the day, we were
can't
outside.
beat it.
We're outside playing all summer. Me and Jeff Stevens, we just go over in the garden, just grab a tomato. There's lunch right there. We ain't going in the house. We got time for a BLT.
Well, I need to sit down and start planning out and figure. So a couple of years ago, and I am going to stand on this hill because I think it's the correct way now, and I think it's the better way. We used to plant, Cody would till up a patch up in the nursery, and we would plant the garden up there, and it was so hard to take care of because when you till something up and then you plant it in the ground, the weeds and stuff that actually come straight out of the ground, just their root system is so much stronger, and it's so hard to keep it clean. It's also harder to water it up in the field. So a couple of years ago, we swapped to raised garden beds. Anybody out there, if you're doing garden beds, let me know how you feel. But raised garden beds are the way to go as opposed to plowing it up in the field and putting it there. I will die on that hill because
Well, you'll have to because I'm not. No, not me. If I'm gonna put a garden, we're gonna be working in the dirt.
it is.
If you're gonna have a
Well,
garden,
you're
get out
still
there and weed it.
You're still working in the dirt, and you do still have to pull some weeds out. But weeds don't grow for some reason, or maybe it's because it's the pot and soil. It's a looser mix rather than just regular dirt in the ground that's compacted red clay. They're so much easier to keep clean, and it pulls right out, and it doesn't pull big clumps of dirt with it, and it's just
shake it.
It's way better.
It's not near as much fun.
Yeah, it is. It looks prettier, so it's way more fun, I think.
It looks prettier. Tell you one thing I'm learning. We know a lot about gardening. We should get on the Hitchcock show.
Oh, we should.
He should have us on like every 2 weeks.
Yeah, to talk about gardening.
talk about
because
gardening.
we're professionals.
Tim, the offer's out there.
Yeah.
Whenever you want us.
Yeah, so if you're listening out there, let me know what some of the things you're planting in your garden this year are. We always do tomatoes, green beans,
Cucumber?
squash.
I'd take a mess of
We don't
cucumbers.
normally do cucumbers. One of our
Thank you, Lauren. Lauren Sloan Adcock. She's bringing nature with her. Can't walk barefoot in a raised bed.
you can walk barefoot around the raised bed in the grass that's around it.
Whatever. That's like something they do in a first grade classroom. It sounds like the thing. Remember where they cut the milk jug in half?
Mhm.
And oh, look, we're growing little geraniums or whatever. Yeah, whatever. If you're gonna have a garden, have a garden.
The garden is still out in my yard up in the field. I could still walk barefoot out to it. It's not like I have it on my concrete patio or anything. I have it.
Wow, you got a concrete patio?
I do, but
Fancy. Can't hide money.
I don't know. I'm a fan of the raised beds, but we always do tomatoes,
Raised
green beans,
gardens, concrete
squash.
patios.
I
take some squash.
I like some fried squash.
Take some, yeah.
Yeah, fried squash is probably my favorite. We don't normally do cucumbers though, because we do have a friend who does cucumbers, and
See, and then they get the bag hanging on the doorknob.
We share.
That's where I'm going here.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm going here.
Just buy more raised beds, Chad Graves. We know you got it.
Alan said he ate a ghost pepper straight off the plant last year.
Oh.
Mistake, apparently. Still paying for it.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Get up in the morning, got to find the creek, keep
Yeah.
setting the woods on fire.
Bad
I got you.
idea.
Jennifer's made a request for okra. Are you growing okra?
Oh, we do
in the
normally do
raised
okra
beds?
as well. Yes, some pickled okra or some
Oh,
fried,
wow.
fried okra.
Pickled.
Both.
Pickled.
Mhm.
Slimier the better.
No.
Yeah,
Have
boy.
you ever fried pickled okra? I haven't done that.
Wait a minute.
Like, have you ever taken the pickled okra out and cut it up and then fried it?
No, but I guess it'd be kind of like fried pickle, wouldn't it? Because you get the fried pickles.
Maybe.
It'd be heartburn on a plate, but yeah, I'm down.
That actually sounds kind of good, though.
Give me some good slimy pickled okra, man. Where you ain't even got to chew it, it just wiggles its way down your throat.
We're going to move forward on that note. That's not what I wanted to leave this conversation on, but
And
here
that's
we
the
go.
one food topic Rob's banned from talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be
Feed
right-
me, Seymour.
We'll be back with more Town Talk after this.
Come on now, don't forget to say you will. Don't forget to say yeah, 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 yeah. Say you will. Say it right now, baby. Say you will. Come on, say you will. Say it right.
WBMC and translator W249DQ McMinnville. WBMC.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh, made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
Ibama to Go Auction Zone. Join us live and on-site Saturday, March 28th at 9 a.m. for our annual Spring Consignment Equipment Auction at 235 Dixie Hill Road at the corner of Senator Jerry Cooper Highway in McMinnville, Tennessee. Accepting equipment consignments Thursday, March 19th through Saturday, March 21st from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. For pictures of incoming consignments and a partial equipment list, visit PraterRealty.com or call Prater Realty and Auction at 931-474-3715. That's Prater Realty and Auction, the old-time auction company with no buyer's premium.
Your hometown bank makes a difference. At Citizen Tri-County of Spencer, friendly faces and local decision-making come standard. Whether you're stopping by for teller services, planning a mortgage, or exploring loans and financing, we're here to help. We also offer Visa credit cards and lines of credit for qualifying applicants. And don't forget our ITM. Not an ATM, just better. Citizen Tri-County of Spencer, growing with our community. The only community bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Imagine a youth basketball league. One company owns the team, hires the referees, runs the league office, and owns the arena. Now your kid's on another team. When the game starts, the referee works for the other team, the rules are written by them, and the arena owner decides what it costs to play. That's not a fair game, but that's exactly what's happening in healthcare. Companies like CVS Health own the insurance company, the pharmacy benefit manager, and the pharmacy itself. When one company writes the rules, sets the prices, and plays in the game, patients and local pharmacies don't stand a chance. Learn more at tnpharmacyalliance.org.
Hi, I'm Chris Chauvin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford. Reddick Brown Ford is your hometown dealership, and we treat people the way neighbors should. Right now, on all new Fords, you pay what we pay. No markups, no games, just a fair deal. Come see us at Reddick Brown Ford. We're doing right by people, still matters.
Reddick Brown Ford, built on spits with thank the Lord. If you're looking for a heart that roars, you're riding in a Reddick Brown Ford. Oh, yeah.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Thanks for being here today and getting your morning started. And also a big thank you to Pioneer Lanes for being a great sponsor. If you are looking for somewhere to host your next birthday party, company party, church group, school field trip, or private event, Pioneer Lanes is the perfect place. Check out the new website with a full kitchen menu at pioneerlanestn.com for all information on hours, prices, pro shop appointments, or inquiries about birthday parties and private events. You can also check out the newly renovated and expanded arcade, and don't forget about the pool hall and the weekend specials each week. Pioneer Lanes is located at 200 Hobson Street in McMinnville. We will see you at the alley. Thank you, Pioneer Lanes, for being a great sponsor of Town Talk. We appreciate you helping us make this show happen each and every day. And over the break, we have brought in special guest Daniel Bratcher from TCAT this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you guys for having me on.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming on a little bit early, but we appreciate you being here.
Absolutely.
So why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about you just to start off with?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Daniel Bratcher. I'm the director of the TCAT McMinnville Coffee County campus, as well as director of external relations for the McMinnville campus. Warren County resident and Warren County native. I was born in Warren County. Went to TCAT straight out of high school, actually. Then went on and got my undergrad. Was in engineering for 6 years and then came back to TCAT. So it was a kind of a big decision to come back to TCAT, but I've enjoyed every minute of it. And we've got a lot going on, and I'm sure we'll get into that this morning. But a lot going on and trying to make an impact in the community.
Okay. And so you said you're from here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Lived here all your life?
Pretty much my whole life, yeah. Okay. A little bit in West Tennessee, but in Tennessee my whole life, yeah.
Okay. What part of West Tennessee?
Alamo. It's a little north of Jackson, about 30 minutes north of Jackson for a while. So
I went to my first year of college in Jackson.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Jackson's was a little smaller then, but it's gotten a whole lot bigger now. So.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's grown a lot. I mean, I was there in 2010. So, I mean, it was pretty decent size even then, but yeah.
It was a great town in the 90s. I don't know about what happened after that.
But it was a little smaller in the 90s, Rob.
Yeah. I don't know. I only went to parts of it.
All right. Well, tell us exactly what you do at TCAT. Like, expand on that a little bit.
Yeah. So the director of the Coffee County campus is kind of self-explanatory. We are obviously building a new campus there as well. We've got a few existing programs, industrial maintenance, truck driving, nursing, and the electrical program there. So we're building that new campus, and we'll move those programs into that. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of self-explanatory. The external relations aspect, anytime you see a press release, anything on social media, that comes through my office.
Okay.
I have recruiters and stuff that work under me.
Mm-hmm.
Also under external relations is all special industry training. So a cool fact about special industry training is all of our programs, the majority of our programs, Let's take welding, for example. If an industry reaches out to me and says, I've got an engineer, but they need a little bit of introductory welding class, kind of make them better rounded. It helps the company. So we can take an aspect of that 12-month welding program and break it down and say, if it's a week, if they can come for 30 hours during 1 week, because we're clock hours, not credit hours.
Okay.
So they can come for 30 hours 1 week. We can get them an introductory welding class, and that's a special industry class. So that's also part of the external relations. So
Interesting.
Several hats there.
Yeah. What made you want to go in or work in this field, I guess?
Yeah, so being a TCAT McMinnville alumni, I've always been invested in the school. I always wanted to see the school do well, but working with Dr. Melody Edmonds, president, it was a big opportunity and one that I wanted to do. I'd worked with her some in the past on occupation advisory committees and things like that, but that opportunity to do that and to make a difference in the community, the impact that TCAT made on me and my family. Kind of a side note, my grandfather was one of the first classes to go through TCAT when they opened up in 1964.
Oh.
He graduated, started a couple of machine shops that are still going in Warren County.
Okay.
Then my dad actually went to UT and then came back and went to TCAT McMinnville,
Okay.
and then I did. So a third generation. So kind
Wow.
of a family invested in it.
Yeah.
But the impact it's made in the community, impact it's made in my family, for example, wanted to continue to do that in the community.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people, Raven and I went the traditional, I almost did air quotes on the radio, the traditional college route. The difference, for people that might not know, in TCAT, I remember it used to be VOTEC, they used to call it vocational training, whatever, is you don't go in and, I've got to have my 2 Englishes, and I've got to have my 2 maths, and I've got to have my science. You go in, and if it's, I want to learn how to drive truck, you learn how to drive truck.
Right.
And you could be in and out. I think there's something you guys call career in a year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So the truck driving, for example, that's a 2-month class. All of our programs do have a theory. The truck driving, for example, is about a week and a half you'll spend doing book work, theory work in the classroom. Then you'll start with backing and learning a little bit on the truck, and then you get on the road, and then kind of building up during that 2 months. Career in a year, for example, welding is 12 months. If you have 0 experience, you can go in and get your welding diploma in a year. There is, like I say, some theory in that. Obviously, with any learning situation, you're going to have at least some theory, some book work. But typically, that's knocked out in a couple months for welding, for example, and then we can get to the on hands.
Right. It's not all on the job, but you avoid I went into college with no idea what I wanted to do. Right. I thought I knew. I think everybody thinks they know. Some folks straight up go in undeclared. I have no idea what I want. But instead of that, you're more designed for the student that, be they a high schooler or an adult that wants to come back and learn a new trade. We're coming in to learn this,
right,
and only this, and we don't have to worry about all the get 18 hours of an elective, and you're taking underwater basket weaving and this and that and the other. You're coming. It's very specialized. You know what you want to do? Let's go do it. I saw kids last year at the high school. They have a signing ceremony,
right,
and these boys and girls, young men and women, some of them are already on their way. They had to certification in different things, and were signing with TCAT because they knew, I want to weld.
Right.
Or there was a young lady I remember. She wanted to weld. She was already been taking classes, already partially certified in like stick welding or whatever.
Yeah.
And they have their career path set. So if your career path set, and you know for a fact what you want to do, then TCAT's the way to go.
Right. And I'm glad you brought up the high schools. For example, Warren County has been great with dual enrollment, especially with us here at TCAT, and they partner with Motlow as well. But with TCAT, for example, our high school students at Warren County High School, as soon as their freshman year, can start taking welding as dual enrollment. A student, if they take welding all 4 years, for example, at the high school, which is just, like that one class at the high school, when they come to TCAT, they can get up to half of the program off at TCAT. So I mentioned earlier that program is 12 months. If they take dual enrollment at Warren County High School for those 4 years, there's a potential that they can get 6 months off that program and get their welding diploma in 6 months at TCAT and be out.
Okay.
That student, I think the one you mentioned earlier, Rob, the girl student that you'd mentioned, I think it may be the same one that actually we just featured on some of our social media. She has a great story. Her grandmother was a welder, and that got her into the field. And it's worth a watch. If you've not seen it, go check out our social media and see if you can find that. It's
not for nothing, Raven. I don't know if you know this, but welders don't exactly live hand to mouth.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a good welder, you can can make a very lucrative career out of it.
Absolutely.
Because there's a whole lot of bad ones. The good ones get to charge for it.
Yeah.
And you go through a program where all you do, all this girl did, welding.
Right.
And now she's probably, one of these days she'll be able to buy and sell us.
Yeah.
Just off welding.
Well, there's a lot of different avenues that you can get into with welding as far as the job. I mean, that's a very...
but it's not just welding.
Right.
That's not. We're talking about this one particular young lady, but it's not just welding. I mean, there's
what are some of the other
automotive
courses?
tech. Rattle me some off cosmetology.
Yeah, machine tool, practical nursing. A big popular program right now is RCA, which is residential, commercial, and industrial electricity, which is the three facets of electricity.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of students that maybe are working for a contractor. Some of them start their own business.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them go into commercial. So building construction, for example, we've had several students that now have their contractor license and they're building homes, putting back into the community. Those are just a few of the examples off the top of my head. Industrial maintenance. IT, so CIT, which is computer information. So all of our programs, just going back into the community, making a good living wage. Rob mentioned earlier the high schools, and you mentioned adults. One of the things that TCAT offers, obviously, we work with all financial aids, but there is a Tennessee Reconnect, which is for your 2-year schools, 4-year schools, but there's a TCAT Reconnect. So the TCAT Reconnect is, for example, if you have your doctorate and you decide, I want to go, I'm through with this. I want to go get my welder's diploma or I want to go get my CIT diploma and I want to start doing IT. Even if you have your doctorate, you can go back to TCAT for free with TCAT Reconnect. So there's another option there. Not a lot of people know about that, but that's a good option. Get your schooling paid for to go back. So all kinds of options. We offer 12 programs. Massage therapy is another one of those. Almost forgot that one, but
massage therapy.
Yeah, there's a lot of those. We whatever the needs of the community are is what we offer and try to get those employees.
All right. Well, we need to take a quick break, but if you're all right, we'll keep you around for another segment and talk a little bit more about what all TCAT can offer to the public. And we'll be right back after this with more Town Talk. Stick around.
Where can you find all of these things? Pinto Bean Auction, bingo, pet therapy, church services, bus trips, spa manicures, live music, an amazing beautician, and so much more. We're local. NHC Healthcare McMinnville offers all of these opportunities in addition to skilled, compassionate medical care. After all, we are taking care of people. For volunteer opportunities, contact Amanda Sane at 473-8431.
For over 60 years, one name has stood for trust, value, heritage, and exceptional care. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta, Tennessee. From their outstanding service department to a fine selection of quality new and used vehicles, they're committed to doing things the right way. So whether you're looking for a new Chevrolet, car, truck, or SUV, you'll find real savings and the kind of stellar customer service that keeps people coming back for years to come. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta. The best deal and service you won't find anywhere else.
It's auction time in Tennessee on Saturday, April the 4th at 10 a.m. We'll be at 2100 Beacon Light Road, Morrison, Tennessee, selling 98.78 beautiful acres offered in 11 tracts ranging in size from 5 to 22 acres. This property is mostly sown in grass. There are 2 ponds, a barn, a silo, and a couple of sheds. If you've been looking for a small tract or a nice farm, be ready to bid and buy on auction day. For more info, call 473-LAND or visit dmsimpson.com.
Enter a world of action, suspense, comedy, and romance at 3-Star Cinema, where the latest stars shine and the perfect movie captivates you. Now showing
The Bride, rated R. Scream 7, rated R. Hoppers, rated PG. I Can Only Imagine 2, rated PG. Goat, rated PG.
Call the 24-hour movie line for showtimes at 473-7600. Experience your hometown movies at 3-Star Cinema.
It's time once again for some more great weekly specials from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries, and you're in luck. Now listen to these. Family Pack boneless pork chops, $2.49 a pound. St. Patrick's Day fresh green cabbage, just 39 cents a pound. Lux beans and peas, 79 cents. And Knorr pasta or rice side dishes, just 4 for $5. Don't forget about the full-service deli from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries, 835 Smithville Highway on the Strip.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
It's a big job just getting by.
Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Thanks for being here today and getting your morning started. And also a big thank you to
Reddick Brown Ford. Guys, make the short drive down Highway 55. Do it today. Let's talk to Reddick Brown Ford. Let's talk to that great sales department. Let's talk about that great service department. You know, at Reddick Brown Ford, they make car care easy. Servicing your Ford car, truck, or SUV is as simple as, hey, I don't have time to get out there. Don't worry, fellas. We'll come get it. Bring it out here and service it and take it back to you. They got certified technicians doing the job right. Some of them might have been trained right here at our own TCAP McMinnville. Heck, we don't know. They get mobile service for oil changes, brake service, batteries, tire rotation, and more right in your driveway. Reddick Brown also sells new tires and rims. Hey, guys, if you need service, you can schedule it online at reddickbrownford.com because they know your time is an asset, and they want you to save as much of it as you can. Check them out, Reddick Brown Ford. Don't forget to tell them that Raven and Rob said hey.
Thank you, Reddick Brown Ford, for being a great sponsor of Town Talk. And we are back with Daniel Bratcher this morning from TCAT and talking about everything that you have as an option there at TCAT. We did have a question, and I want to just go ahead and dive right into that one. Is there a long wait list for welding or any of your programs also?
Right. So, yeah, we obviously do have a wait list.
Mhm.
It does vary, and it varies by the year. For example, students coming out of high school, for example, a lot of those, and understandably so, as we're a trimester school, so we go through the summer.
Mhm.
Some of those students in high school, for example, will want to take the summer off. And I understand that. I get
Yeah.
that. I would have been the same way. But sometimes that wait list will be the shortest. If there is a wait list, it'll be shorter in summer because not everybody wants to start in the summer. So it does vary. It depends on the time of year and a few other things as well. But we do offer at least three traditional starts, which is to start before every trimester, as well as early starts and sometimes late starts. It depends on the situations, and it's seat capacity, obviously. So with some programs might have a 20-seat capacity. So with a 20-seat capacity, as soon as one of those students can graduate, and if they graduate during any time of that trimester, so that's 3 starts, and depends on when they graduate. Sometimes they graduate early, then that seat becomes available. So there are wait lists for different programs. If you are on a wait list, my recommendation is check your email and your phone frequently, because when Student Services reaches out to you, you have 3 days to accept that seat that they've offered you. So you do have 3 days when they reach out to you, but the wait list does vary. Welding is a popular program, so if you're on that wait list, I would recommend checking your email, phone, making sure that when they've reached out to you, you've got 3 days, and you can call, email, whatever works best for you. But yeah, that does vary. But some of those programs are a little more popular than others, so the wait list does obviously vary. Yeah.
So how many? I guess walk me through a week of this class. Like, is it every single day that you're going to class, or how do the classes work?
Yeah. So full time will be Monday through Friday, 8 to 2:30.
Okay.
So typically students, or that are full time students rather, will be on campus at 8 or by 8, and generally it depends on. There are some programs, example automotive. Rob mentioned automotive earlier. Automotive. Typically those students do the first 2 hours. They'll be in the classroom working on theory, book work. Things like that, and then they'll go on the floor, and some of the students maybe are doing additional testing and stuff, so they might be in the classroom or doing other classes. But typically after 10, then they go onto the floor and start doing actual hands-on work. Some programs, those students might spend the first, if you're a new student, you might spend the first first couple of weeks in the classroom doing bookwork straight all up from 8 to 2:30, obviously with breaks and lunch periods and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a working environment, kind of simulated like a work environment, clocking in and out and worker characteristics. That's part of worker characteristics that all students are graded on, showing up on time and all those soft skills that sometimes they get overlooked, but they're a huge part of a good, well-rounded employee.
What about part-time?
So part-time, it depends on scheduling. For example, we have some students, let's take evening classes. So we have evening classes for some of those programs.
Yeah.
Those evening classes typically are Monday through Wednesday, 4 to 9.
Okay.
So that's 5 hours. So that's 15 hours a week as opposed to 30 plus for the full-time in the days. But those are 4 to 9. And we have had some programs who, example, students may work during the night, so they can't come at night.
Right.
And we're able to get part-time during the day. So that depends on work schedules. Obviously, that's a case-by-case thing.
Right.
But typically, the majority of those part-time students are in the night programs, so 4 to 9. So but they're still getting 15 hours a week.
Are there any additional programs? Because y'all are building a new building.
Right.
So are y'all looking to expand the program offerings in the future?
We are. Obviously, the programs that we have currently, we're going to offer those as well. We're looking at, we're calling them planned programs. The planned programs for the new facility would be adding HVAC and adding linemen.
Okay.
So two programs that obviously to fit the needs of the community and fit employer needs and things like that. But planning HVAC and linemen for McMinnville. Yeah.
Wow.
What about career placement? Is that something you guys do? I know because everybody here is specialized. If I'm a kid and I go to, or heck, if I'm me and I go to learn, let's say, automotive technology, is there a program when I'm near the end of my training where you assist with, hey, here are some places that are looking for folks with your certifications?
Yeah. So we are. This is kind of a long answer, but I'm getting to that. So we're accredited through the Council on Occupational Education, which is COE. They're out of Roswell, Georgia. Part of our accreditation process is CPL data. So the CPL data is completion, placement, and licensure. The completion would be obviously completion of the program, and placement would be placement in the field. So part of that instructor's job, and the instructors over each program, part of their job is getting you placed in the field.
Right.
So that's part of their CPL data. So that's part of their job is finding you a job, helping you get a job. So you're not just graduating and now, okay, what do I want to do? Where do I need to go? They're helping you get placed in the field. They're getting your interviews lined up so you can go to interviews. And obviously that falls on the student some with interview. But they get you interviews, help you get the job, and then the L in that CPL is licensure. So not all of our programs are licensure programs.
Right.
Nursing, cosmetology, those are licensure programs. For example, truck driving. But the completion placement licensure is in all of our programs and helping you get you placed. So that's a big job. That's a big thing for students. You're not having to, when you complete the program, you're not having to go, okay, now I need to go find a job.
Right.
That's kind of built in with that instructor in the program. So that's a big asset.
Absolutely.
Realistically, from enrollment to employment, what kind of time frame are we talking about on the average? I know some programs take longer than others, but on the average, what would you say is from I want to go to TCAT and learn blank to I'm now in the blank field?
Yeah. So I would typically say average, obviously some programs are longer than others, like you mentioned.
Right.
Our shortest is truck driving. But I would say typically you can, example, if you decided I want to go to TCAT today and you put in an application, with those start dates, it does kind of narrow that down a little bit. But I would say typically within 12 to 16 months, you can be placed in the field and be working in that field.
You're trained and working.
In
in a year to a year and a half
Yeah.
on the average.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, as opposed to I went to a
4-year
college
Yeah.
and spent the first 2 years learning things that I probably
Yeah,
already knew from high school.
General education requirements.
It's another, I guess, it's such a alternative to the traditional college route. And I think are you seeing a rise in the popularity of it because of that?
Yes, absolutely. And I will say, too, kind of going back to the dual enrollment part, with dual enrollment, and I've used this as an example as well, obviously if a student goes into welding, they take dual enrollment, that's what they want to do, they can get time off at TCAT. That's great. But if a student, for example, takes welding or takes machining at Warren County High School, and they decide, this is not for me. That's a win for us too, because now that student knows what they don't want to do.
Right.
So it's kind of a win-win, regardless of how they are in the situation. But Q to Rob's point, you can get a career making good money, get placed in the field within that short time frame, and it's a win for the community, win for you, win for your family. Just a great situation all
and
around.
it costs you a lot less money to get that education.
A lot less.
So if you're the kind of guy, again, if you're the kind of guy that knows, or the kind of girl, that knows what you want to do, I want to do this for a living.
Mm-hmm.
It's a much more affordable way and a faster way to get right into that field.
Absolutely.
And expanding every day. We see, you can drive down Sparta Street and see that what used to be just a little one-story with a few garages and things to back is now this enormous thing.
Absolutely. It's almost 70,000 square foot, and it's a 2-story, looking great up on the hill over there.
Yeah.
Now that we've cut the trees down, you can actually see the building. So
Yeah, it looks massive. I drove by there the other day and saw it. There are a couple other questions here on Facebook. Do you have to have a GED or a high school diploma to attend?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And then somebody else says there is a need around our community for emergency responders and 911. Does TCAT have plans or programs around those?
Yeah. So kind of that's a good topic there. So all of our programs are kind of based off of the community needs. For example, HVAC linemen. So if an industry reaches out to us and says, we need this employees to be trained on this or this aspect, well, then we start looking at adding a program for that.
Yeah.
The good news about the TCATs is that there are 23 across the state, and we have like a lot of common curriculum. So, example, if there was a new program that we're going to, that the community says we need emergency services, so then we can find another TCAT that offers that, and we can take that curriculum and get that started sooner without having to build the curriculum, things like that. So all of it ties off of community needs, what employers need in the area. Example, with AEDC in Tullahoma, if AEDC is expanding and saying, we need 1,000 employees that can have this skill,
right,
and we can respond to that and add a program to train for those skills.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we need to take one more break, but if you don't mind to stick around a little bit longer, I would like to talk about the new building when we come back from break, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So let's take one more break, but we will be right back with Town Talk. Stick around.
The temperature sure can fluctuate this time of the year, but one thing that shouldn't go up and down is your internet experience. That's why at Ben Lomond Connect, we've built a multi-gig fiber network with you, the customer, in mind. No hybrid coax and struggling upload speeds. Just a true fiber to the home connection with the fastest internet speeds around. Get 1 gig, 2 gig, or 8 gig and game, stream, and work better on Ben Lomond Fiber. Leave the wild swings to Mother Nature and let us keep your internet blazing fast round the clock. For more information, call your local BLC office or go to benlomondconnect.com. Some exclusions may apply.
Are you driven by a purpose and ready to go to work, help your neighbors, and make some money? Drivers are needed. Join the UCHRA Public Transportation Team. They're hiring full and part-time drivers. It's more than just operating a bus. Their drivers are often the lifeline between clients and their medical appointments and other day-to-day needs. Driving for UCHRA Public Transportation is a calling to provide care and compassion for riders across the Upper Cumberland region. Flexible hours and strong benefits are available. Apply today online at ucpublictransit.com.
Funded in part by the Tennessee Department of Transportation.
Prater's Barbecue has been around for 29 years, smoking our award-winning barbecue, tender beef brisket, or mouth-watering baby back ribs. And don't forget our delicious side dishes. Myself, Gary, and all the Prater staff could not do this without our wonderful and loyal customers. Dine in or carry out, give us a call at 635-2259 to place your order.
Thank you, Warren County.
Call them today for your next catering event. Prater's Barbecue, Highway 55 in Morrison.
Good morning from Town Talk on WBMC. I'm Rob.
And I'm Raven, and we're inviting local businesses to join the Town Talk Breakfast Club.
Here's how it works. Just go to the Town Talk Facebook page, find the Breakfast Club post, and comment your business name to enter.
Every Friday, we'll draw one lucky winner live on air,
and you'll win a free fresh breakfast from your team at the cafe at Tree City.
They've rolled out a delicious new breakfast menu, fresh-made favorites, morning classics, and yes, coffee is included.
Join the Town Talk Breakfast Club only on WBMC.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business make good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
I'm a hard-working man. I wear a steel.
That could also be woman, Connor.
Find it in the system and I'll play it.
That guy, that comedian has a great bit about that very song.
That comedian.
Hard-working man.
Who are you talking about?
The guy with the cap.
Oh, Dusty Slay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He has a great little breakdown of the lyrics to that. If you work so hard, why are you getting good at barely getting by? And then you find out that in the second verse, it's because come Friday night, anyway.
Yep, there you go. Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Thanks for being here this morning, getting your day started, and also a big thank you to Superama Foods for being a great sponsor of Town Talk. They are open daily and located at 313 West Morford Street in historic downtown McMinnville. And don't forget to download the Bright Isle app for all of the digital coupons and weekly ads that pop right on your phone as you shop. Go visit our friends over at Superama and tell them we said, hey, thank you for being a sponsor, and let them help you with all of your grocery needs. Thank you, Superama. And we are back with Daniel Bratcher this morning from TCAT. And we have been talking about all the programs and different things that TCAT offers. But let's talk for a few minutes about the new building that y'all are putting up over there.
Absolutely, yeah. So the existing building was built, completed in 1964, and that's when the first class went through. Fun fact that I found out not too long ago, kind of a side note, the first classes were actually held at the fairgrounds, the Warren County Fairgrounds.
Oh.
I think nursing, machining, and a few other metalworks, I think, were originally offered at the fairgrounds. And then we moved into the facility we're at now in 1964. Obviously, some renovations and stuff during those years, but kind of the same building, the same brick since 1964. In 2023, was through Governor Lee, the TCAT master plan was funded. That was the monies for the TCAT McMinnville Coffee County campus and the TCAT McMinnville main campus. So some well-needed upgrades after being there since 1964. But the facility there, we had a groundbreaking, and I think construction actually started, I think it was actually April of last year.
Okay.
That's slated for an 18-month build time. So once the construction is completed, then we have another additional, I think it's 6 months for demo of the old, turning that into parking, things like that. So that'll give us a couple of months to move into the new facility, take that existing equipment, obviously order new equipment.
Right.
There's several different factors of that. If there's a spreadsheet somewhere, if we're moving a lamp, it's on that spreadsheet. So quite a few things there. But that new facility, our current facility is 43,000 square feet. This is going to 66,000 square feet. So some well added space, new technology changes. Example, in the 60s, a wall may not have had an outlet on it.
Yeah.
Now we need them every 6-8 feet, for example. So some well-needed changes that are coming to TCAT McMinnville. So
are some of the students, are they getting hands-on experience with any of this construction for the new building?
Some. At least if nothing else, they're getting to see that some of the programs are getting to walk through and see the changes and going on. We've actually had, I was walking through that the new facility on a construction meeting probably 2 weeks ago, and seeing some familiar faces with students that have graduated and got jobs with Batten Shaw, the contractor, and they're now working on the building that they went to school at. So that's kind of some great things to see.
Cool. All right. So you are tearing down the old building, though. Okay.
Yeah. The new building, from the looks of it kind of surrounds the old.
Yeah, it kind of encompasses.
And then the old will be taken out of the middle, and then that'll be additional parking.
You got to have parking.
With the expansion of the building and all this much space, and we've touched on this a little bit, but is that due to a bigger student base, and will that maybe lead to expanding programs?
Yeah, so definitely it's part to the student base growing, as well as, I mentioned earlier the technology changes, but the main aspects I would say is growth, and growth, technology changes, and things like that. It has spurred the change there.
Okay. A lot of stuff happening. The building's looking really nice. Like I said on the break, I drove by there the other day, and it really kind of feels like it just suddenly popped up to some extent.
Yeah.
So
it was green for a while.
Yeah.
We've changed. It's kind of gray now, but we got a good laugh a couple of months ago. I think it was before Christmas. People asked what the big green building behind the hospital was, and scrolling through the comments, the Grinch's house, Super Dollar General. There was a few things that
Super Dollar General.
So it's not a Super Dollar General. It's the new TCAT.
That sounds like some of our commenters were getting into your mix.
That sounds like McMinnville chatter for sure. Yep, that's exactly what it sounds like.
I've been ticking around during the breaks on the TCAT McMinnville Facebook page, and I see that that you guys have a graduation coming up next week. The class of 2026 is going to be celebrated next week.
Next week, we're excited about it. Obviously, any of their students who graduate with their programs have the opportunity to walk the stage. So that's a big opportunity, and we're excited for students and their parents, grandparents, all of their family members and friends to be able to help celebrate that moment with them. It's a big thing, and we're actually doing 2 graduations due to size. So doing like a morning graduation and an evening graduation. So that shows
like
growth as well.
Or something. You got to get in there. Which ceremony?
Yeah. We're not selling tickets to it, so that's the good thing. But we're not that big yet. But two different graduations, so that's kind of a testament of what we're doing in the community.
How many campuses does TCAT have?
So the TCAT McMinnville campus has the main campus. We have the Coffee County campus, which is the existing Coffee County campus is in the industrial park close to Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
The new one will be off of Woodbury Highway, about a mile from Cracker Barrel, as well. So those are our 2 main campuses.
Okay.
We have obviously the dual enrollment campuses, which are in the high schools in our surrounding areas, Warren County, DeKalb County, Coffee County, things like that. So the 2 main campuses though are in Manchester and McMinnville.
Okay. Where did the first TCAT start?
So the first of McMinnville,
just
or
in TCAT,
in general?
Yeah, TCAT in general.
Well, so that was legislation was passed. I think it was 61 or 2. So a lot of those were built around the same time. So McMinnville campus, I think probably the Nashville campus. A lot of those, actually, if you go to several of the different TCATs, the old buildings, which are some of them are still in existence, obviously like ours, it's the same brick.
Yeah.
It's the same layout. You could probably make your way around just by being familiar with one. So
interesting.
They were all built at the same time, same thing. Yeah.
And the goal was to provide some form of education, technical or otherwise, to statewide. The original goal back in the 60s was so that anybody could get to a post-high school learning experience.
Correct. And I think that the original plan was for every student to be within an hour drive of a TCAT or a technical college at that time. So that's still, obviously now, there's some TCATs within 30 minutes and stuff like that, but that was the original goal, within an hour drive.
Okay.
All right, we were coming right up against it, but we'd like to throw out a phrase called the elevator pitch. So Daniel, give us the elevator pitch on, I'm a junior in high school. Why should I think about TCAT as opposed to the traditional 4-year college thing?
Well, time is valuable. We know time is valuable. So the best thing I could recommend is, obviously you can go a 4-year route, 2-year route. It's whatever that student prefers. But time is valuable, and you can get a career and be placed in the field in 16 months, for example, and then you can go ahead and start working, making a wage, sometimes better than 4-year and 2-year schools in the field. So my advice would be, time is valuable. Do what's best for your time, but you can make a living wage. Start a family, stay in this community. Go out of the community, whatever you prefer. But time is valuable, and you can get that with TCAT and get a place in the field within a year and a half, and go ahead and start your career and go and start your life.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on this morning. We appreciate you being here with us.
Absolutely.
All right, and we are going to wrap up and take a quick break. But when we come back, it is going to be time for birthdays and
the Breakfast Club.
And the Breakfast Club coming up. So everybody stick around. We'll be right back.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. Let me, Sabrina Keaton, help you turn your life goals into accomplishments. Here at Security Federal Savings Bank, we can assist you with buying a car, debt consolidation, purchasing a home, or remodeling your current home. Whatever your needs are, we will keep it simple at Security Federal Savings Bank. We look forward to serving you and building relationships that last generations. Security Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, this is Devonia King with NHC Home Care. We are celebrating 54 years of compassionate care. Yes, that's right. This July marks 54 years of NHC Home Care serving families with love, dedication, and excellence in home health care. Since 1971, we've grown together, we've supported one another, and made meaningful differences in the lives of those we serve. To our patients, families, caregivers, and to our community, thank you for trusting us for over 5 decades. We are proud to continue the journey with you. Here's to the next chapter of care, compassion, and commitment.
Hi, I'm Chris Chalvin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford. Reddick Brown Ford is your hometown dealership, and we treat people the way neighbors should. Right now, on all new Fords, you pay what we pay. No markups, no games, just a fair deal. Come see us at Reddick Brown Ford. We're doing right by people still matters.
Reddick Brown Ford, built on spits. Well, thank the Lord. If you're looking for a heart that roars, you're riding in a Reddick Brown Ford. Oh, yeah.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020. It's time once again for some more great weekly specials from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries, and you're in luck. Now listen to these. Family Pack boneless pork chops, $2.49 a pound. St. Patrick's Day fresh green cabbage, just 39 cents a pound. Lux beans and peas, 79 cents. And Knorr pasta or rice side dishes, just 4 for $5. Don't forget about the full-service deli from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries, 835 Smithville Highway on the Strip.
Hey, pretty baby, are you ready for me?
It's good rockin' daddy down Tennessee.
Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Thanks for being here today, getting your Thursday kicked off right. And we just wrapped up with Daniel Bratcher from TCAT this morning. Thank you to him for coming in and letting us learn all about TCAT and all of the programs that they offer and how great of a school it is. Before we dive into giving away all the stuff, though, I do want to mention a couple of things. Tonight is the last sign up for Midway softball. It is from 6 to 8 p.m. tonight, and there will not be any late sign-ups.
Oh.
So if you want to sign up for Midway softball, tonight is the night, 6 to 8 p.m.
Last chance.
Yep. Also, I wanted to mention one more thing just because I'm looking forward to this. There is an estate sale. I know it's not Swap and Shop Day, Rob, but there's an estate sale today starting at 3:30 p.m. So if you like doing that kind of stuff like I do, you might head over to 1048 Willow Way in McMinnville for an estate sale this afternoon. Who knows? You might see me. We'll see.
You might, Rabbit. You might.
I don't know. I might still be driving back from Nashville at that point, so we'll have to see how things go. But those are two things that normally we would announce on community calendar, but those are happening today, so I wanted to get those in. So there you go.
Well, there you have it.
All right.
There you are. You know that TCAT thing.
It sounds cool, doesn't it?
I hate to live 30 years in the past, but I really wish. There's a big part of me that really wishes that when I got out of high school,
that was an option.
TCAT. Oh, it was.
Well, it was an option, but
that I had not bought into the stigma of the technical school, quote unquote.
Right.
And gee whiz, I could be.
They unfortunately don't have an interior design option
Yet.
Yet.
You could always just go for residential construction, and then
Well, I was actually looking at it, and their construction course is more of like a framing.
yeah, it's mostly
course?
framing. Yeah.
Dude, guys that frame houses, don't worry about if they're going to
But you know what?
go out to eat Friday night or not.
They're building a big building, and who knows what the future looks like.
Could be anything.
Could have more options. So
Ever growing.
And that whole going back for free thing
Right?
sounds really awesome.
If you have a
I was gonna
degree,
say,
you can go
I'm gonna
back
have
and
some time here soon, so
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
There you go, Connor.
even if you got an associate's
could
degree, you can go back and
do welding.
TCAT reconnect.
Yeah, any
Check it out,
any
guys.
degree. Yeah, that's interesting. So,
Very interesting.
all right.
What do we want
so
to give away first?
Do we want to do the giveaways first?
Oh no, we got time. We got all kinds of time.
How about we do the spinny wheel giveaway, and then we dive into national holidays and birthdays and do the birthday giveaway.
There we go.
That
we
work?
and we can do it at our leisure.
Okay, so
We're gonna attempt. Now I can't see the Facebook screen, so
yeah,
you're gonna
is
have
it-
to.
hold on.
we are on the spinny wheel currently.
We are on the
spinny
spinny
wheel is
wheel
there.
right
Okay.
now.
All right.
Wheelofnames.com.
As you can see,
So
there
this is for Town Talk Breakfast
the
Club.
Town Talk Breakfast Club, powered by the Cafe at Tree City.
Yes.
This is for breakfast tomorrow for up to 10 people.
Where Rob will deliver your breakfast.
Someone
dressed as
will
Judd
deliver.
Nelson.
Someone will deliver your breakfast. I should do that. I should totally dress as Bender from the movie The Breakfast Club. And come
Or
in
Molly Ringwald, either way. It'd
Either
be
way,
funny.
however you
Yeah.
want to do it. Just
You
come
do
in,
have the red hair.
Come in and throw you a carton of cigarettes. Hey, smoke up, Johnny.
That is not included with breakfast, Rob.
Gavel, can you start selling those so that way we can make that
Now,
happen?
last week's winner, I did give out some sugar on my way out the door, but
Don't expect that to happen again.
don't
this
expect
week,
it to
guys.
happen every week.
Although, who knows? It's Rob.
At Security Federal. Just gives Michael Griffith just
It's
a big old
just
smooch
line
on the
up.
way out.
They'll line up for it. All right, here we go. Are we ready?
Okay, we're ready.
Have we braced ourselves?
All right, how many do you have on there?
There are 47 entries on this week's
47
spinny wheel.
entries.
You can see them right here. I'm scrolling. Look here. They don't all say the same thing either, so don't accuse me of any more malfeasance. I know how you people are.
I'm seeing Home First. I'm seeing Rubley's Nursery,
That's
Families in
right.
Crisis,
That's
The Butcher
exactly
on
right.
Maine.
Here we go.
All sorts of stuff. All right, spin.
I'm ready to spin this wheel.
Spin the wheel.
I'm spinning the wheel. The wheel's
spin
spinning.
the wheel.
The wheel is slowing.
Up,
The
up.
wheel is preparing to stop. The wheel is stopping, and it's stopping on. Oh, you're right. Smith Brothers Barbershop.
Oh, nice.
Smith Brothers
That
Barbershop.
one was so close to being a different one.
Stacy put you guys in earlier in the week. I remember seeing the comment and typing your name into the spinny wheel.
There you
So
go.
congratulations to the fellas over at Smith Brothers Barbershop. You're getting breakfast in the morning along about 9 o'clock
Yep.
from somebody at this radio station. They're going to walk in. So don't y'all eat in the morning.
All right.
If you
that's
do, don't
funny.
eat
I've got
much.
a haircut appointment at Smith Brothers tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Oh,
Go get some free breakfast.
I could 100%. Look at this madness.
You could use a haircut.
Can we two birds, one stone it in the morning, you think?
You really do need a haircut.
Like the desert needs rain. Oh, we might be onto something. I might go 2 weeks in a row on the delivery.
Oh, okay.
Because, we all clucked our tongues out. I got things to do. I can't be delivering breakfast every Friday.
But
Well,
you
I-
need a haircut.
But I need a haircut.
like
So
You think they take walk-ins?
Oh, it's Smith Brothers, man.
I don't know.
If you,
It's
if
a
the-
barbershop.
If the chairs are full, you sit and wait.
Okay.
I went to Smith Brothers when I was a kid, man.
Okay, so you know how it works.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, well, take them breakfast
All
tomorrow.
right, Billy.
From the cafe at Tree City.
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right,
About
congratulations.
a little bit after 9. I'll leave here and go get the food and be at your place a little after 9.
All right. Congratulations. And we are going to do that every week. So the spinny wheel will reset tomorrow morning, and then you can start putting in names for next week.
Absolutely.
Who knows who's
We
going to
will
win.
clear the wheel. If you're on and didn't win, you got to get back on, okay?
And now I can just see everything that's on Rob's Facebook.
Well, can we take that off of the screen,
It's
please,
off
and
of
thank you?
the main screen.
But it's on the TV.
It's on the
Oh,
TV.
Okay.
All right, let me give you some national holidays.
Go ahead and delete that browser history.
It's-
Read that right quick.
Alfred Hitchcock Day.
Oh, I bet it's his birthday or some such.
Maybe. It's also the Aztec New Year.
I don't think they care anymore, do they?
Okay. International School Meals Day.
Very cool. I like a good school meal.
National Baked Scallops Day.
Don't know.
I
what-
do like baked scallops.
I like
is that
scallops.
fish?
It's a shellfish, yes.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm a big scallops fan. National Christian Day. I think this is Christian, like
The waiter?
Christian person. Yes.
So, waiter. The one
yeah,
that works here?
all of the people named Christian. Yep,
Yeah,
that's what
okay.
it's meant to celebrate. Okay. National Girl Scout Day.
All right.
National Plant a Flower Day. That goes with our topic this morning of conversation.
Look
your
at
garden.
you. Look at
See,
you.
I'm being all topical here.
You are super topical.
As you stated earlier, and Popcorn Lovers Day.
Popcorn lover.
And one more, World Day Against Cyber Censorship.
I'm against censorship in any form or fashion.
There you go.
Including cyber.
All right, let me give you some celebrity birthdays before we dive into the local
I'm
celebrity
sorry.
birthdays.
I just looked at my own little celebrity birthday list, and it lists one of them as genius singer-songwriter and former smack addict. Let's see if Raven hits that one.
Okay, probably not. Let's see about the first 8 on my list. I don't know who they are. They're all just YouTube stars and TikTok stars or whatever. Liza Minnelli, it's her birthday.
Liza Minnelli has outlived a whole lot of things. There's an entire Twitter page, by the way, called Liza Minnelli Has Outlived.
Really?
Anytime something happens that they feel is
Oh, I
significant
know
enough,
exactly who it is. I thought I knew.
they come on and say Liza Minnelli, like Liza Minnelli has outlived, the comb lady serving as whatever she served as.
Frank Welker.
Frank Welker,
He's
Zoinks.
a voice actor.
Yeah, he's
Shaggy.
he's Fred.
He's Fred.
He's a lot of very famous cartoon characters through the years.
Marlon Jackson.
Marlon Jackson.
Uh-huh.
Is that Michael's littlest brother, I believe?
He's 69.
Nice.
Let's keep going. Jake Weber.
No.
He's a movie actor.
Okay.
Says. Courtney B. Vance.
Courtney B. Vance.
Mm-hmm.
Married to Angela Bassett. You.
Titus Welliver.
Don't know him.
Yeah, he's in Bosch.
He's in a lot of different stuff. His face is
He's also
definitely
in
recognizable.
a singular episode of The X-Files.
Jason Behe?
Mm-mm.
I don't know how to pronounce that last name. James Taylor?
There he is.
That's the smack
There's
addict.
the smack addict. Former. Congratulations, James.
Okay, Aaron Eckhart. He was in
Harvey
Batman.
Dent.
Yeah, Harvey.
He was Harvey Dent.
Mhm.
He's also in a
his
great
face is
movie
gone.
called Thank You for Smoking.
Yes, that's a really good movie as well.
Huh, interesting. Mitt Romney.
But
No, don't.
All right, let's move on to our local celebrity birthdays. Can we
By the
let
way,
Ronnie in the studio?
It'd be Buckwheat's birthday if he was still with us.
I don't know who Buckwheat is.
Do you mean you don't know who Buckwheat
From
is?
the Little Rascals.
Oh, okay. I've seen Little Rascals, but
The
I
one that
didn't.
had hair like the guy that's in the journal, like that other guy.
Okay.
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 All right.
All right, Ronnie, get in
Ronnie,
here.
quit biting
Oh,
me.
gosh. I need a number between 1 and 9.
7.
7 it is.
Those are jazz hands. You calm down.
Oh,
over
and so
there.
apropos.
Happy birthday, baby.
Okay, everybody. Happy birthday to these March the 12th babies. Happy birthday to Tim Meeks, Sherry Steakley Slatton. Happy birthday, Tanya Rust, Brandy Cotton, Camilla Ray. Happy birthday, Tim Woodley. Happy birthday to Lynn Parker, to Allie Latimer, and a very, very special, take it, Ronnie,
Happy birthday, baby.
to the person that at least a dozen people called today to tell us it was his birthday. Today's winner of the Captain D's gift certificate, Larry Talbert.
Happy birthday, Larry. Congratulations. I guess all those people calling in did some good today.
They wanted to make sure he got some fish
Hey,
today.
Just so you know, each time you call in, that's another time it's written down.
That is
another-
not correct.
Yeah, it's another
whatsoever.
entry into the win.
Please don't let people think that's correct because it is 100% not. But during the last segment with Daniel, Connor came in and said, "Do you have Larry Talbert on the list?" Because basically McMinnville has called to tell us it's his birthday. So happy birthday, Larry, and everybody
Happy
else.
birthday, Larry. Congratulations. You can pick that gift certificate up anytime the next 30 days during regular business hours. Here, just after a few minutes after we get off air, Rob will have that ready for you. 230 West Colville Street is that address. Thank you to all of our listeners who submitted names. We couldn't do these birthdays without you. We appreciate you so much. And happy birthday to everybody celebrating today. And man, we've made it through another show, Rob.
We have.
Time just keeps on going. Tomorrow's Friday, though.
Tomorrow is Friday, and I'm writing down Smith Bros Barbershop.
Finally Friday.
Finally. We're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a guest. He's a good one.
We got a guest. Yep.
We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. We'll have some fun.
It's Friday, so who knows what's going to happen.
Maybe some silliness. We'll have our news. We'll have our weather. We'll have our birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
You can start signing back up for
Community
next
calendar.
week's Breakfast Club.
Yep.
Community calendar is going to be coming up. Oh, it's going to be a busy, busy Friday. Busy.
Well, we are going to wrap up here in just a second, but we do appreciate all of our listeners being here with us each and every day. We couldn't do it without you. We appreciate you listening, and we will be back tomorrow morning for a brand new Finally Friday episode of Town Talk at 7 a.m. We'll see you then.
Walking through a party in the county jail. The prison band was there, they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard this knocked out jailbird sing.